It's quite a special announcement to make, but a fairly important one. One's asking, what's happened to Foxy's fun inspirational chats? I haven't really been able to do many at the moment, namely because of the house moving that we had undergone, or has been happening during August of 2025, in the latter part of August of 2025, and also really just things in life getting in the way and other sort of things, you know. No, but a little update message to share regarding the Foxy's Fun inspirational chats. In no way is it being discontinued, no. And for those of you who saw it when I first started it back in almost 5 years ago now, the 25th of November 2025 will mark the 5th anniversary since I pioneered the Foxy's Fun inspirational chats, but it's going to be undergoing a makeover. The intention was, originally it was a COVID thing done during the COVID mess, nearly this time 5 years ago, and the intention, because it was fairly well received, was to carry it on. But since the end of COVID lockdown, event attending after meeting David started to happen, and then it was the following year in 22 was when it took a stronger footing, and 23 those years, and it's been taken a stronger footing since then. And sometimes with the amount of content I can take with event attending, and certainly with the content I take arriving there and getting there, sometimes it's not always sufficiently useful for storage space on my laptop, that is. There's only a limited amount of space it can have. So it's going to carry on, and that's why it may have sometimes not always been consistent as I'd hoped it to be sometime after I started it. So the makeover is, I'm going to be doing a reduced frequency of the Foxy's Fun inspirational chat series. Really, it should be storytelling, but I'll just keep it as that anyway. And the makeover is the plan for the future of the Foxy's Fun inspirational live stream, inspirational chat series, nearly 5 years on since it started, is do 2 to 3 episodes per month. 2 to 3 episodes per month, no less than 2. And I don't mind going slightly over 3 episodes, but I would do, personally and preferably speaking, no more than 4 episodes per month. Really, because it's not sustainable anymore to do, like, some months I could do about, 10 or maybe 20 in the past, or, maybe, I think it was about 10 or so I've done at the most in the past, in the fairly early years of the series, that is. And also, I'd only do it, on a good day, because, when I first started, it was during one of my low points in my life. And then not too long after I pioneered the series, there were other troubles that happened. So it was only really in the early days, when I did it, it was only on good days that I'd do the series. Sometimes I could go weeks without doing an episode if it was really a bad week, that sort of thing, but they are. But no, just things in life have gotten in the way to make it as consistent as I'd liked it to be. Post-COVID, that was, but no, it's just, in the end, with event attending and all that stuff, and other interests I've got, even before I pioneered the series, it's just not really feasible to do it as consistently as I'd hoped the last few years. But it's still going to happen, but on a reduced frequency, with no less than 2 episodes per month, and no more than 4 episodes per month. You know, because really to satisfy politely and nicely so all of you who enjoy the series, and those of you who are new to the series, who first watched the series when I newly launched it, you know. And I generally know how well received it is by many of you, for those of you who first came to my content a few years ago, and those of you who were there when I pioneered the series nearly this time 5 years ago. But 25th of November 2025, I'm almost certainly hoping and potentially planning on doing a special episode on the 5th anniversary, which is the 25th of November 2025. So, may the Foxy's Fun Inspirational Chat Series thrive, especially nearly 5 years on, after the 5th anniversary episode special. It will more likely just be a story, but I'll need to see what the story will be. And yes, we are still going to carry it on. I haven't done an episode since August of this year. Sometimes I've gone a few months without doing it. But I'm going to try and break the habit of not going a few months or so without doing episodes. So going forward from this point on, nearer the 5th anniversary of the series, is to do the reduced frequency to no less than 2 episodes per month, and no more than 4 episodes per month. And I personally think this will work well, and it will sustainably work well, whilst fitting in other content, commitments, what have you, be it the event-attending content that I'm yet to upload, or content I currently take, what have you. I think it will work well, personally, in my opinion. And may I take the time of thanking each and every one of you most kindly, sincerely for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comments down below, and I shall certainly see you in the next video. And may the Foxy's Fun Inspirational Chat Series thrive into action, even if it may be at a reduced frequency now. Ta-ta for now. It's still going, and it's not out, it's not beaten, and it's still going.